Continue for strings. Now let me show you the continue statement for the string. How we can use the continue statement for the string. We have checked for the numbers, but now we are going to check for the strings, how it works for the strings. Example number 7. PMs equals to Imran Khan, Jasendra, Boris Johnson, Narendra Modi, Scott Morrison. It is the tuple. It is the collection of the strings, which are the names of the prime ministers of different countries. We have total 5 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each and every string has been enclosed inside the quotes. So they are considered strings. We are doing continue statement for the string for name in PMs. If name equals to Boris Johnson, then put a continue statement and take the print of name. When you run it, you will get this output. This will be the output here. Look, this PMs is just the variable name. You can give any name. You can give the prime minister. You can give PMs. You can give A, B, C, D. This is just the variable name, which represent this whole thing, this whole collection of items. So whenever I want to access this information in the computer memory, I need to access PMs, the variable, because this whole stuff is represented by the PMs. Therefore, I put PMs here instead of writing this whole thing. I simply put PMs. For name in PMs, what is name? Name is actually the representation of the individual string. The individual string is known by the name. It stands for the individual string. Name for Imran Khan, name for Jasendra, and so on. If you put name here, you have to put name. If you put A, you have to put A. If you put N, you have to put N here. Don't forget it. Then we added a conditional statement, which is the if statement. The conditional statement says that if N equals to Boris Johnson, put colons here, press the enter button, your new line will start from here, and then put continue. If N equals to Boris Johnson, then add the continue statement, which means that we will stop the loop at this point. We will stop the recent iteration right at Boris Johnson and will continue onward Boris Johnson. We'll continue it from the next value, from the next item. Then we put print of name. Don't forget this print of name. If you ignore the print function, you won't see this thing in the output. If you skip the print function, you won't see this thing printed in the output. This output, this printed output, is because of this print function. So print of name. What is name? Name is the individual. Name represents the individual strings of the collection. Look at here. This time I have used the for loop. What the for loop does, the for loop iterates over each and every single item of the collection. First it iterates over the first item, which is Imran Khan. So it has been printed here in the output. And then it iterates over the next item, which is Jasendra. So Jasendra has been printed here in the output. Then it iterates over Boris Johnson. But look at here, at Boris Johnson, we have continue statement. So we stop the recent iteration right at Boris Johnson. We have stopped it. So Boris Johnson has been ignored, and we are going to start from the next item. From the next item is Narendra Modi. Again, the for loop start iteration of the next item, which is Narendra Modi. So it has been printed here. Then the for loop iterates over the last item, which is Scott Morrison. So Scott Morrison has been printed in the output. So that's how the continue statement works for the string. We have total 5 strings. So we started from Imran Khan, Jasendra, but as the loop touches Boris Johnson, we have stopped the recent iteration because of the continue statement. We skipped Boris Johnson and we have started from the next item, which is Narendra Modi, and then the Scott Morrison. So that's how the continue statement works for the string.